2020 has been kicking people down left and right, and just a few weeks ago it brought the hashtag #MeToo movement to gaming with a vengeance, eventually reaching the FGC community. EVO Online was to begin next weekend, and now it shall never be seen or heard from again. Looking back, this was inevitable, but it's always a shock because it's often the person you least expected. The video game industry has lost, in my opinion, the greatest writer it had in Chris Avallone. Over at Twitch, there was a purge unlike anything we've ever seen before, with streamer after streamer being banished to the Badlands, never to be seen again. On July 2nd, FGC member Mikey posted this twitlonger, where he told his story involving EVO CEO Joey Mr. Wizard Schuler. Less than a day later, the game companies with titles being featured at EVO started to systematically pull out their support for the event until the organizers had no choice but to cancel it altogether. For those of you who think that this is a speed bump and EVO will come back next year COVID-free, I find that to be highly unlikely. The Smash Brothers community, who have been navigating their own list of allegations recently, are no strangers to such a situation. Apex used to be a premier major tournament in the Smash scene, founded by Jonathan Alex Strife Lugo. After claims of him sexually harassing 14-year-old girls and trans women came out, it was the death knell of the entire event. They held one more tournament under new management, but the low turnout proved that it had been tainted. Apex was no more, and Alex Strife was, quite literally, never heard from again. Senpai, Papa, Keitaru, Uni, Pokemon King for Life, Captain Zack, Nairo. These are names you may have been exposed to recently. The final one contains something I found rather interesting. At the very end of the twitlonger, he states, "I do not want to cancel Nairo, nor do I wish him ill in the slightest. I just want to live the truth." Now, everyone reaches points in their lives where they have to be a little selfish and look out for themselves, and I hope that this does help him find peace. He doesn't want to be associated with cancel culture, but I'd like to believe that despite his stated intentions, he does understand that that's exactly what's gonna happen. No good deed goes unpunished, as they say. Cancel culture will claim Captain Zack, and Nairo will be exiled, never to be seen again. There's already talk of other majors taking EVO's place. EVO was the event where fighting game developers would make new announcements. Whether it ends up being CEO, Combo Breaker, or whatever, someone's gonna have to pick up the slack. You may be thinking that Mr. Wizard is only one man. Alex Strife was also only one man. They were the rotten, maggot-infested apple that soiled the entire basket containing the hundreds of individuals that were required to run EVO. At this precise moment, the sentiment that people may not be expressing but might be feeling is, fuck them too. Or they're just not important enough to think about. Even if the companies hadn't pulled support and the tournament could continue, the players started opting out. Among them, the heaviest of hitters like Sonic Fox. I don't want to sound too nihilistic or anything, but it only takes one person, ladies and gentlemen. It only takes one.